actually do something with our lives?
It's okay. It's okay. I got it. Don't get up. One time they listened to me, they didn't think they'd ever do anything I asked them to do. Right. Well, tomorrow's the big day. Excited? That's all right. I'm excited enough for all of us. I tossed and turned last night. Toss, turn, toss, turn. This is an extraordinary opportunity we have here. Tomorrow, the Splatsville Historical Society is reenacting the signature event in our town's history. The capture of Colonel Jeremiah Yellow Jacket Purchington. Now, does anybody know where the actual capture took place?
Disney World.
Anybody? It took place just down the road at the Keebler House. After a grueling 10-day trip from Concord, the Colonel stopped to talk with the town militia before heading off for Philadelphia.
I heard he went off to see Big Sally Vandenhoe.
Rumor, pure conjecture.
He was wearing her head bloomers.
As students of history, we must be careful. We must be discerning. Rumor can often masquerade as fact.
I don't know, dude. I mean, my dad has it on like a souvenir plate.
My mother has it on an apron. We have salt shakers.
That's because there are factions in this town who would sell our heritage for profit. The bawdy aspects of the Big Sally rumor are certainly good for the tourist trade, but I'm glad to report that after many years of haggling, the Historic Society has bypassed the town council. Private land has been secured for a reenactment of the actual battle and capture. The truth, finally. And you are all invited to participate.
So sign up! There's plenty of spaces open, just fill in your names! Here, right on your arm. Come on!
Think of what this will mean to you, this next generation, to take up the torch.
To take up the torch.
Yes.
To show the world the injustice perpetrated on our legacy by the profiteering ruling class. Exactly! And it won't cost you a thing! Just a day, a single day out of your lives to right this great wrong.
Food, costumes, transportation, all provided.
All you have to do is fill in your names. You can write, can't you? Does it bother you that when people come to Splatsville, they don't come to see the true story of the battle and capture of a Revolutionary War hero? And instead they come to stare at a bed where this hero supposedly slept with a prostitute who never existed in an inn that wasn't built until 50 years after his death.
And if you drop $20 in the chamber pot, you can get a picture of a pair of ratty red balloons.
Sounds like fun, what can I get a ticket? Don't let this happen. Stand up. Be counted. Make a gesture. Exactly. Make a commitment to set the record straight. Anyone? Anyone like to make a commitment to anything?
Yes. We'd like to commit. We'd like to sign up.
No, I'd like to open up a window. I'm dying in here.
Well, if anybody changes their mind, the bus will pick you up tomorrow at 9. No. Sit tight. I've got to find someone to keep an eye on you. Honey!
Thomas. Dear instructor, it is with much disappointment that I have learned of your plans to involve your students in the reenactment activities tomorrow, in defiance of a recent school board ruling. While the administration applauds your generous offer to cover the cost of transportation, costuming, and feeding of the students, an estimated $1,156.
She's a man!
We can still not condone the activity, as I have laid out in my 7 previous memos on the subject. Since there still seems to be some confusion on your part, I request that you report immediately to my office so I may further impress upon you the seriousness of the situation and tenuous, right, and the tenuous nature of your employment here should you continue to blatantly disobey policy.
$1,000 and his job, all put on the line
For what? To set the record straight? Don't follow this idiot. Let him lose his job.
Don't forget, many of your parents benefit from our tourist trade. Do you want to lose your allowances, your phones, your cars?
Once in a while, you have to make a sacrifice. These are things, objects, easily replaced.
Furthermore, any student participating in this event will be subject to immediate suspension and probable expulsion.
Sincerely, George E. Cake, Superintendent, Greater Splatsville School District.
There it is. Suspension. Expulsion. Is that what we want?
It ain't what I want.
I'm Mr. Jones. Subject music teacher. They sent me here to keep an eye on you while your teacher is, Well, tell you what, I'm going to sit at this keyboard over here and piddle and twiddle with a composition. And you all just keep on doing whatever it is you do.
Nice ponytail, Fabio!
Nothing. That's what they do. Nothing. You sit here and let a handful of money grabbers in high places hijack our town's heritage? Look at the faces at the school board and town council meetings. Merchant faces, well-off faces, the very same faces that run the hotels and trinket shops. They want droves of tourists plunking down their money to perpetrate this lie. It's all about profit.
It's a business. A stinking business.
And it's exploitation and repression. The very thing our forefathers fought against. And when we have a chance to do something, to